even looking at promo cards in this video, we're not even talking about the rest of the sealed or the normal set. So the normal set, seeing stuff like Zekrom, seeing stuff like Reshiram, the Umbreon Star, which pull rates were a lot better for celebrations than pretty much any set we've ever had. Even though it's only a 4-card booster pack, the set size is so small. Basically, Pokemon broke it up into 3 different tier levels for pull rates, where you're going to pull a decent amount of Imposter Professor Oaks compared to the holographic Charizard, but pull rate's still very, very strong, where you're looking at some of those more difficult cards to pull, like the Charizard, like the Umbreon Star, like the Shining Magikarp. That's still like 1 out of 100 packs, which is comparable to what we've seen from the Secret Rare Pikachu in Crown Zenith. That Secret Rare Pikachu in Crown Zenith is only like $14, $15. So, but Celebrations, obviously a little bit more age to it. Still lots of packs probably flying around out there. In November of 2024, this Metal Charizard, which was like the first metal cards that we got, this Charizard OG artwork, metal, didn't have great quality, lots of issues, but then eventually PSA, CGC, all these other grading companies figured out a way to kind of grade them without damaging, so a lot more attention being paid to that. November of 2024 started climbing up, and now it's sitting at $154.32, so up about 78.5%, with the majority of that damage happening really over the past month again, and it really not these random points of time where all of a sudden a large amount sold. Like, you do have 12 that sold one time, and you have 10 that sold in 1 week, and 10 that sold in another week, whereas the majority of time it's between 4 and 6, but it's not like a huge amount of increase in sales. Same thing with the Metal Pikachu. Like, for the most part, it's been fairly consistent over the past year. November of 2024 was sitting at $38.24. Strong growth all the way up until May, and then really took off. But I think, again, it's more hesitancy than it is buyouts. It's more hesitancy of people wanting to wait and hold the product that they have, waiting for the 30th anniversary, and then it is people like selling like mad and manipulation, things like that. So now it's jumped up 99%, sitting at $79.05. The Fat Pikachu, this one's so easy to pull. Like, you pull it all the time when you open up Celebrations packs, and this one has started moving up quite a bit as far as the amount of sales that happened. You can see back in August, November, October, even into December, selling close to about 200 on a weekly basis, and now it's fairly common for it to sell between 600 and 800 copies on a weekly basis. The PSA 10 number has really shot up for this one. The price point on PSA 10 numbers has really shot up on this one. You do see that blip in October when we saw pretty much everything surge and then drop back down. This was a 38-cent card at this time last year. Now it's jumped up to $7.17. You're looking at almost 1,500% growth over the past year. Even VMAXs are moving extremely well in Celebration. So here's the Flying Pikachu VMAX, which is a really cool looking card. October of 2024 is sitting at $1.06. And then strong growth, right? Through October, November, December, when we started seeing that surge pocket release, a lot of people started coming back into the hobby, or a lot of attention into the hobby. And then it leveled off really until the last month. And now over the last month, there's been so much hype behind Celebrations because of the idea that the 30th anniversary set is coming, which we don't have any information about at all. Now it's jumped up 272%, so it's sitting at $4.65. I think VMAXs are a strong play across the board. There's a lot of cheap VMAXs out there of popular Pokemon. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where people reminisce and miss that era. I think VMAXs are a really strong play for low capital, low investment. August of 2024, the Pikachu V Union, this was only available in those V Union boxes. Obviously, it was sitting at $4.25 for a complete set of 4. Strong growth up until February, then really started taking off, and you can see a little bit of buyouts happening on TCG Player here. Like in February, all of a sudden 250 copies of this sold. It did retrace a little bit, dropped down to about $8 before jumping up again. It hit $14.50 recently. Now it's sitting at $13.07. The Dragapult Prime, this is from the Dragapult Binder Collection box in December of 2024, when everything else was going up. This one was actually trending down a little bit. So this one hit $1.19 and then started growing quite a bit. And again, not really weird buyouts happening with this one. A couple times it gets a little bit higher, but for the most part, fairly consistent as far as sales go, where it's selling between 10 and 20 copies on a weekly basis. Now it's jumped up to 536%. It's up about 260% over the past year. The Dark Sylveon V, which I've always talked about as a very strong card, in November of 2024, this was sitting at 64 cents. That's not bad for a bulk card. Then really started jumping up. You can see in March it was up to about $6, retraced a little bit. Now it's jumped back up again. It hit $8.33 recently. Now it's sitting at $6.34. They did put a lot of these out there. The Dark Sylveon V boxes, the Lance's Charizard V boxes. There was a lot of those out there, but obviously they're gone now. They're gone. Greninja Gold Star. We talked about this one a couple weeks ago. This one got bought up like crazy. It has retraced a little bit. you can see it's lost a lot of its gumption. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. November of 2024 was sitting at $1.28. Now, you can only get this from the Elite Trainer Box, right? Obviously, Elite Trainer Boxes are going up, so this is going up as well. In February, it jumped up to above $10, started retracing a little bit, dropped back down to about $6, and then the promo FOMO took off, and it jumped all the way up to $24.32. PSA 10 copies of this were selling for just obscene amounts of money. This one, and the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. It was crazy. It has retraced quite a bit, so it's lost a decent amount of its value. Now it's sitting at $14.74, but you're still looking at about 757% growth over the past year. The Lance's Charizard V that we just talked about, this one is getting bought up quite a bit right now. Like over the last few weeks, it has been going on a surge of the amount of sales that are happening, and that's probably because of the FOMO that's going on. It's probably because a lot of attention is being paid towards celebrations right now, especially when you have a break in between sets. So we have a break. We had Destined Rivals release, we had Black Bolt and White Flare, and now we're at a point where there's going to be a little bit of a break again until Mega Evolution comes out, and then, I mean, you hit 30th anniversary not too long after that. So August of 2024, this was sitting at $1.51. February saw a little bit of a bump, retraced a little bit in May, and then started taking off again. Now it's up 242%, sitting at $5.86, so just off of its one-year high of $6.48. Here's the Pikachu VMAX, this one with the anniversary stamp. This is from that big figure collection, which is a giant pain to ship. You can see, again, this one's actually selling less over the past couple months, despite the fact that it's going up in price. So this one, not as much attention paid to this one, but still climbing in price. And again, that goes back to my theory about maybe people not really selling right now because they are waiting. And that's very dangerous for people who are susceptible to that FOMO feeling when they see all this attention paid to it. And they see all this stuff constantly climbing, less selling on a weekly basis, or I mean, it really messes with your mind. That's why it's important to go in a different direction. August of 2024, this was sitting at $2.86. It did jump all the way up to $9.25 at one point in time. Now it's backed off a little bit, sitting at $8.27. Still about 158% growth. Here is the Pikachu. I wanted to put attention to this one because this was the McDonald's set. So this is the holographic card right here. Not a lot of attention paid to the McDonald's sets, but this one also is climbing up like crazy. You can see up over 56.5% over the past year. In December of 2024, it was sitting at $5.78. Now we have McDonald's releasing more cards, and I would assume that they'll do a 30th anniversary set next year. I don't know for sure, but I would assume because they've been doing sets every single year. This one jumped up to $12.13 recently, then fell back down. Now it's starting to climb again, sitting at $11.55. So strong growth on that one as well, which is I mean, everything right now when it comes to celebrations is going nuts. And that's the last one that we're going to look at because I don't need to draw attention to every single card. But I do think maybe it is a little premature. Maybe these buyouts that were used to happening and I don't want to call it manipulation because I do think that there's a lot of attention paid to it right now under the assumption that these are going to skyrocket. It's insane. I just think it's premature. I do think there's room. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that celebrations will be a long-loved set forever. Like, I think that everybody's going to love celebrations. They're going to want to rip celebrations for a long time, throwing back to the 25th anniversary when you're sitting there celebrating the 50th anniversary. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's going to be a lot of fun for people to do. So I do think there's a lot of longevity when it comes to celebrations. It's just we have seen so much growth over the past month and a half, which seems a little bit premature. So if you did buy a lot of it, like, don't freak out next year if it doesn't move as rapidly. Like, if you bought at the height right now, don't freak out if it doesn't move up, another 250% next year. Like, this is, like, I guess if you're a Pokemon card investor, you got to assume the long game, right? Like, I don't know what the assumption is. I would assume 5 to 10 years based on comments that I read and things like that. But it is very interesting to look at all the attention that's being paid to celebrations right now. All the money that's in Pokemon right now is just crazy to begin with. But I want to kind of highlight these, especially if you have a lot of them kind of lying around. Now's the time maybe you want to just take them out and set them aside, because I had so many of those fat Pikachus sitting around in bulk for a long time as well. And it's crazy how much the market has moved really over the past month and a half. So I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way for the algorithm. Share the video with your friends or family or nobody. It doesn't matter. I just love you guys being here. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me ramble. I love looking at this stuff and trying to piece it together. It's like a puzzle. I just really like messing around, like just trying to figure out the puzzle, the reasoning, like things like that. It's just crazy. I'm going to stop rambling. I'll talk to you guys again in a couple days. Until next time, peace!
countdown is 10, 9, 8.
It will no longer be mine. It'll be for one of you. So let's have some fun today. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna open this in just a second. I have something to share with you that's pretty fun. I opened yesterday. Let's see. Nope, not there. I want to go. Where am I gonna go? How do I get this view to change? Hold on, chat. Give me a sec. I need to go. No, not there. Is it going to be this one? Let's see if this works. Okay, it's not working like the way I wanted it to. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. So I have a couple cards that were pulled from a recent opening of the brand new Mega Binder. We're going to hopefully maybe fill this entire page today with new stuff. But you can even see there's some bangers in here already. We got a Gengar VMAX, Charizard from base set, and a number of other things as well. That binder will be given away when we cross 2 million subscribers, which is going to be, and one person will win that entire binder. It's going to be a 1-of-1 binder as well. And finally, more toward the end of the show. I don't know how long this stream's going to go. I would imagine it's going to go probably about an hour, a little shorter than we normally do because we're not ripping a ton of stuff today. But I have another binder here that many of you know about. This binder was featured in my third attempt at trying to complete Team Rocket Unlimited, and unfortunately I fell into another cursed edition. So I have a few missing slots here in our third attempt for Team Rocket, although I did find, can you see it there at the top? The Dark Raichu Secret Rare has been found. Unfortunately, it will no longer be mine. It'll be for one of you. So let's have some fun today. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna open this in just a second. I have something to share with you that's pretty fun. I opened yesterday. Let's see. Nope, not there. I want to go. Where am I gonna go? How do I get this view to change? Hold on, chat. Give me a sec. I need to go. No, not there. Is it going to be this one? Let's see if this works. Okay, it's not working like the way I wanted it to. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. So I have a couple cards that were pulled from a recent opening of the brand new Mega Brave set. And maybe I can get the zoom correct here. I don't know, it's being all weird today. Of course, we do a new stream, and it just look at those cards. We got the Venusaur SAR from Mega Brave connected to the Ivysaur. Now I just need the Bulbasaur. And the view is not that great there. Let me see. What if I do this instead? That could work. Hold on. There we go. I'm in the center now, but that's okay. These are so sick. These are so sick. Got very lucky with one box that I purchased thanks to Slim Rips. All right, I think that's enough for me. Let's get started and open this bad boy up. Again, I have no idea what's inside. A huge shout out to August. I'm only gonna share first names, but this is a collection that I've only seen a little part of. I pretty much blind purchased this. We're gonna open it up together and see what is inside and just give away some stuff. All right, in fact, if you haven't been a part of these giveaways before, please put your name in the form that's at the top of the chat, and we're gonna go over here and actually select our first winner. And for each winner, I'm gonna pull 5 cards out at minimum. And hopefully they're good cards. I'm adding more names in here. We have 4,800 names. Let's shuffle it up. We'll do 10 giveaways today. And again, these are going to be random cards that are pulled out of these. We got Manu Supreme. Hey, everybody congratulate Manu Supreme, our first winner of the day. And we'll have to figure out the right camera angle for all of this. But let's keep going, and let's see what we got in here. All right, I don't want to cut myself live on stream as well, so I don't. Okay, I think if I go from the top here, and I get into this situation over there, and this situation over here, we should be good to open this up. All right, chat, let's see what we got going on here. Ooh. Other stuff. All right. We got a binder. Is this like a custom binder? Oh, it's just a binder. Okay. It's a binder. We got a binder, people. We like binders. What do we think of the cover? 0 out of 10. How would you? Ooh, it even got some fire in the back there. Is this? This must be one that you could purchase, right? Unless somebody drew this. That's awesome. We got the Milk Tank song too. All right, Manu Supreme. Let's find 5 cards out of here and see what we got. Oh, there's slabs! There are slabs in here. Wait, before we get into that. Yo, hold on. Other device, disconnected, disconnect. Okay, chat, we got some slabs. I gotta figure out this camera situation really quick because I want to make sure we show off some of the great stuff in here. All right, that's not, I don't want camera A, I want camo. Applin's iPhone? No. Camera B? Camera A? Sure, we'll go here. Kingdra, 2002 Japanese first edition, Wind from the Sea, in a mint 9. Should we give this away, chat? This is from Wind from the Sea. Is this the, this isn't, no, that's Town with No Map. Wind of the Sea is Skyridge? I don't know, but we're gonna give this away. That's nice. What do we got here? Whoa. 2018 Eevee Hollow Breathe Anime Edition. I have never seen this. If anybody knows a little history on this, let me know. We'll give this away too. And in fact, why don't we give this away to our first winner, Manu Supreme. That's really nice. That must be like a shot from an anime, I would imagine. In a 10. So, Manu, I'm going to give that to you. We'll save this for another winner. But look what else we got in here, chat. The Moonbryon VMAX. And I know what the answer is going to be when I ask this. And so I'm just going to fast forward it to somebody anyway. We're going to give this away to the very last winner of the day. The Moonbryon VMAX. Thank you to August who sold this to us. This is in a CGC Mint 9.5. So what is the going price on this right now? Because remember, we paid $4,300 for this collection. And I don't even know the value of these, but yeah, all the slabs were given away today. So Manu Supreme, who just won, got this really cool slab right here. This will be given away to the last winner. And I don't know if that already makes up for the cost because of how things have gone, but let's keep going with this binder here. And just look through a few pages. We're going to look through this together and slowly, and we'll start giving away stuff as we go. Right, I should be able to go into more wider angle view, right? Like a ultra wide angle. Yeah, okay. How's that, chat? I think that'll work really nicely. Very cool binder. Okay, let's see the first page. Oh my gosh, Sylveon City. Sylveon City. Let's see, maybe it'll be more clear on the regular wide. And then I can kind of zoom in on certain things. Trying to figure out the focus so that we can see the best way possible. If I did top down like this, maybe that would work better. Do we like that view? This one would be Cam Link. It's not quite as good. Not quite as good. All right. We'll figure it out, chat. Let's go back to ultra wide over here, and I can always pull things out. Can we focus, maybe? All right, fantastic. Let's see if we can go more top down. Again, thanks for helping me through this, chat, because this is the first time we're doing this. But we definitely want to do it more. And I already see some Sylveons here. This is probably the best card on the page right now. The Sylveon VMAX. That looks really nice. Pat, please, the box cutter. All right, I put it away. Thanks, chat. Let's see if we can get the lighting in here to just... That's real cool. Zoom top down gives best view. We'll flip back and forth. There's a lot of nice reverse holo Sylveons in here as well. Nothing super crazy. Let's go to the next page. Okay, this person, what I love about collections like this is we're able to see, oh, I see a card in the upper left-hand corner already. And I saw some people donate just a second ago, and I want to make sure I thank them. I see D3. Hey, how are you? What do you think of Black Bolt, White Flare? Love it. Pranav, thank you for the DPM membership. D3 also donated 50 memberships. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Christoph, yo, we hope we get some sick cards in this. By the way, thanks for sparking my love for Pokemon again. Been trying to collect. Meryl, Azumarill, nice. Forlorn, thank you so much. Miles. Evolution Binder. I see, let's pull out some cards here that are notable. This one I actually just pulled out of Generations. It is the best card in... It is the best card in the Radiant collection. Look at that. Sylveon with Eevee. How are the condition of these cards? This one looks like it might be a little quite crimped in the back. Yeah, so this one's definitely been loved, that's for sure. But it is in a perfect fit, and it is in here. I also see a Sylveon in here as well. So since we're on a Sylveon kick, let's actually pull out this Sylveon back here. All right, I'm not a fan of the ones that... Oh, is it open on both sides? Okay, well, that's nice to know. So, Supreme, we're going to pull out 5 cards for you. First card we're going to pull out is a Full Art Sylveon GX for you. That's cool. I'm guessing there... Of course, we've already seen this Umbreon here in this collection, but maybe there's going to be more. Oh my gosh, I see a Glaceon as well on this page. So we got a Full Art Leafeon there, but look at this Glaceon here. And if you can't see that, I'll see if I could zoom in for you on this. Where am I going? Okay, over here. Yeah, this seems to be the best, clearest angle. You guys see that right there? That stamp? It's kind of blurry, but it does say Trading Card Game Championships City. That's cool. So it's from Plasma era, you can tell. However, it does have that stamp. Somebody won this, which is really nice. We're going to include that there as well. Some Leafeons. And let's go one more page and find 3 more cards. So let's flip the next page and see what we get. Oh my gosh, everybody. Oh my gosh. Espeon City. Glaceons here as well, and we're starting to see some Umbreons here too. This is insane. This is so fun. I, again, did not see most of this binder. 90% of it I did not see, and we're seeing it together for the first time. So we have Obsidian Flames. There's a few of these Obsidian Flames promos, which is kind of nice. I see a very nice, what is this, Heart Gold, Soul Silver kind of era. Let's see, let's pull this one out. Look at that. That is a hollow Espeon right there. Daughter's favorite right there says, broke Pokedad. This is insane, dude. This is insane to see it like this. Brian, thank you for the hot dog earlier. Dylan just gifted 10 Deep Pocket Monster memberships. Matt with 5 earlier. Thank you so much for that. Miles, thank you for that. Gaijin Lucky, I am working on a Sylveon Master Set myself. Well, now we got Espeon. Dude, that's crazy. Definitely an Evolutions fan, that's for sure. And let's kind of round out the collection here with this Umbreon in the upper left-hand corner. That's really cool. I don't even know what set this is from. This is 10 of 90. Very, very good. So we got 5 cards here out of this collection for you. And Manu Supreme, as we shared with you earlier, we have an Eevee here for you too. This Eevee Holo from Breath Anime Edition. So congrats to you. Again, we're just kind of going through this binder. We're going to go through all the way, then we'll kind of take maybe one more pass. If there are any pages where, and I know that many people collect like the same of many cards, if there's any big hitters that are multiples, we're going to put them into the 2 million binder for a later giveaway too, but not bad at all for you. So Manu, congratulations. That's winner number 1. And then I'm going to draw the next winner, and we'll go from there. A lot of Eevees and Eeveelutions so far. The only non-Eeveelution or Eevee that we've seen is this Kingdra, which will be given away more toward the end. Kingdra Holo from Wind from the Sea in a 9, which is really cool. All right, so Manu, that is for you. Congrats. Let's go to the giveaway, and let's add some new names on the list that weren't on it before. You just have to put your name on the list once, in fact. So you're good to go. Now, the Team Rocket binder, we will have a separate link for that more toward the end. We wanted to reward that to people who are here live with us and 4,000 people watching live. And we'll get to, hopefully, these 10 winners in about, we'll probably finish within the next 45 minutes. So it should be a really quick stream as we go through this binder, because it's only the one and only binder. Studio House Productions, congratulations to you. And we're going to flip to the next page in just a moment. Studio House Productions. Second winner of the day. I'll reach out to all the winners by the end of day today. All right, let's go here and see if we can flip to the next page. Here we go. Ready? Let's see it. I see Vaporeons. I see Vintage. Woo! And I see some more Umbreons as well. What is this Vaporeon here? Vaporeon Vintage Japanese. Umbreon Holo here. Vaporeon. This is a non-holo from Jungle. We got the GameStop Umbreon. That's pretty cool. We'll pull that out for you. GameStop Umbreon. Brian, thank you so much for the super. Kyle as well. Hanbi sent 5 Deep Pocket Monster memberships. Hanbi was a big winner in the last stream on Monday, and I hope you got my email because I sent you your bounty as well. Nice Umbreon. Again, GameStop promo. We should get a Vaporeon from this page too. Which Vaporeon do we like, chat? This one is the one from the Trainer Gallery, and that one's kind of more common and more recent. We want to pull something a little bit older. We got some reverse holos here. We got the Full Art Umbreon. Cracked Ice Umbreon? Alright, I see this Cracked Ice Umbreon. Y'all see that? This is a promo? I don't know. It's a little creased. Cracked. Look at the Cracked Ice Holo there. That's crazy, dude. Bottom left Jungle. This one right here. I think so. Or not Jungle. Vaporeon. Bottom left. Thanks, chat. Let's take a look at this one really quick. I can probably get a little bit clearer of an angle here for us. Ooh. Okay, so I can flip back and forth if we want to get a really good look at these cards. Wow, that art is crazy, dude. That looks like a photograph. Hey, I'm still working on a Charmander Master Set in every language. Anything I can do to get a signed Charmander from you? Greetings from Vienna. People have been sending me stuff to sign, but I'm like 8 months behind from all that because I'm getting so many. But if you see me at Card Party or an event or something like that, feel free. I don't charge for autographs or anything like that. All right, let's move to the next page. Let's go ultra wide. Oh, Jolteons. Where's Ian? I know Ian is on a Jolteon hunt right now. Jolteon. Light Or, wait. Dark Jolteon. This is not light. This is Lieutenant Surge. Jolteons. We got a Jolteon from the trainer gallery there. Look at this Flareon. I feel like we have to get this Flareon to match the one that we just pulled from Vaporeon. That's crazy. All right, let me see if I can move things over just a bit. I'm gonna, in real time, try this. Just to kind of get a little bit better view. All right, how's that? We can kind of take a better look at these cards up close. We are exploring somebody's trade binder, and oh my gosh, they are definitely an Evolution fan. This is from a person I purchased this collection from for $4,300, and at the very end, we're going to see if it was definitely worth it or not. Dan, let me know if that looks a little bit better. Nothing quite, I would say, thumb-worthy yet, but we got a Flareon in there. We got a nice Neo Flareon back here in the left corner. Let's see if we can go zoom out so we can take a look at it all. Vaporeon EX there. All right, this Jolteon here is actually really, really cool. Ah. I want to be careful with this. Okay. Beautiful holo Jolteon from somewhere. This is a promo. Black and white promo, and this is not from a recent set. This is from Black and White. It's over 10 years ago. Let's take a look at that. Look at the pattern behind there. I know this is pretty cool because a lot of people are Evolution fans, so. That's nice. So we got 5 cards there, including a Cracked Ice Umbreon for Studio House Productions. Really, really nice there. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, and Umbreon GameStop promo. Very cool. All right, Studio House, those are the 5 for you. Love those unique black-white EV promos. See ya at Seattle, that's for sure. Studio House, congrats. GameStop promo in there for you too. All right, let's move on to the next winner. This is fun. We still got, can you guys see this? We got, let's see, this view. We have this many more pages. Oh my gosh, okay, so there are cards, it looks like, I looked ahead, there are cards that are not Evolutions, but most of what we've seen so far are Evolutions. All right, I'm gonna add the new names in here, and we're gonna go 5 cards from this binder for the next winner. For each winner, I'll throw in, again, some sealed packs from more recent sets as well, so you have some stuff to open, and an autographed energy card as well, just so there's more stuff to send you. All right, shuffling it up, and good luck, everybody. Next winner coming in, we have, it's Mitch. It's Mitch. Congrats, it's Mitch. That's for you, and let's get to the next page right now. All right, here we go. This is the Flareon page. Oop. Oop. Oh, what? Yo. Eevee all over the place. Some Radiant Collection Eevees. Reverse Holo Eevee from Platinum. All right, we're going to pull that out first. We'll take a look at that. Let's go over here. Reverse Holo Platinum Eevee. So the reverse holos from back in the day, like in Platinum, had the set symbol here. I know it kind of looks like a battle deck promo, but that's not the case. Platinum. That's cool. So that's number 1 for you, Mitch. And I do see over here in the upper left-hand corner a really big chase from Radiant Collection from Generations, which we're going to include in there for you as well. So we got the Flareon EX, these sort of Bratz doll looking eyes. which is insane. Justin, thanks for the stream. The way you do your giveaways is by far the best method. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oda Komoda with 5 gifted earlier. Thank you so much for that as well. Hello from South Africa, says Naz. Thank you, Naz. Appreciate you. That's really cute. All right, so we got 2 cards there for you. I think we'll move on to the next page. We'll come back to these if we need to go through more and give away more. But wow, look at this Eevee. I'm not going to throw this in because we just got you an Eevee and we want to see what other variety we have. But look at that promo. This is very similar to the Jolteon we just gave away, but with a different patterned background. Livy, local card shops. Shop around though. Some local card shops are pretty high priced, depending on where you go, and some are very fair. We went to one yesterday during a challenge here in San Diego that had some very, very good prices, and they're around. There are some great shops out there, so definitely shop around. All right, let's move to the next page. All right, even more Eevees. Even more Eevees. I see some Vileplumes here. A lot more Eevees. We got the kind of wild-looking Eevee there. 11 out of 12. What set is this, everybody? 11 out of 12 is the number on this one. The same artwork is used on a 101 out of 149, and I got a couple of those. But this one seems like might have been from a special set. Not really sure. We'll put that back. We want to get into some other pages here, but let's see. Got a Vileplume down here from the E-Series. Okay. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. I don't even know where to look now because we've gone past the evolutions. But we have Kingdras here. Maybe we should just do a Kingdra giveaway for our next winner. Like all the Kingdras plus the slab. Do we want to do that for the next giveaway? I mean, that's a big one, but we got the promo Kingdra, E-Series Kingdra here, which is the same artwork from Win from No Sea, but the English version. What is that? Is that Aquapolis? Kingdra, Trainer Gallery. That might be a cool giveaway. The Caterpie down here. Love that. And we have some Topps cards as well.
Rush of Ichor, you'll assume the role of a powerful avatar, infusing and summoning legend.
Butterfree Hollow. 2 Butterfree Hollows. I'll throw in this Butterfree Hollow. This is really nice, actually. Is that a Hollow Bleed? Because all of it is hollow, actually. So first part of this binder was all evolutions. Now we're on to another part. All right, Kingdra giveaway is next. We'll do Kingdra giveaway. It's Ty. Yo, it's Ty. Just gifted 50 DPM memberships. Thank you so much for that. Be sure to thank them if you've got gifted memberships. That is crazy. David, thank you for the super as well. I would love to get the Jolteon for a master set. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the super, and good luck on the Jolteon master set. Really, really beautiful Butterfree there. We got even like a Metapod Hollow. We got the Ammonites. Okay, we'll come back to the Kingdra giveaway for the next person. We have a Miss Magius. Let's move on. Oh, next page. Okay, let's go back to Ultra Wide. Next page. We got Level X Miss Magius. We got Charizard. And the Brazen. Okay. There's already a lot we can do here. Delphox breaks. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do for this person. Since the next one is all Kingdra, so for it's Mitch, we've already given you, what have we already given you? Flareon EX, Butterfree Hollow, and this Eevee Reverse Hollow. We'll go more than 5 for this one. I see Miss Magius here. We're gonna go Miss Magius Hollow. We're gonna go Miss Magius Art Rare. We're gonna go... Oh, we're starting to get crazy, people. Miss Magius Level X. Miss Magius Level 33. Miss Magius Reverse Hollow. And this will round out this giveaway here. So what do we think of this, chat? We got all these incredible vintage cards. So we got this. Nice hollow Miss Magius there. We got the Level X. Japanese Level X. It's fun to see sort of like these mini master sets here inside of these collections. Smagius there, which we've seen more recently. A holo there. Butterfree holo. Flareon EX. And the reverse holo Eevee. Nice. And I did tell August, who I was purchasing this from, that all these cards would be given away, or most of them would be given away. I will probably pull a few from my own collection at some point, but after I give them away and put some stuff from here into the 2 million mega binder, which we'll do that more toward the end. We'll do kind of a comb over of this entire binder and what's left over after this giveaway to put into the 2 million binder. But it's Mitch, that's for you. Congrats. That is awesome. Now we're gonna do what we said we were gonna do. Next winner, I'm gonna pull out the cards first on this one because we already talked about it. Kingdra, Win from the Sea, Mint 9. Let's go back one page. And we're gonna also pull out the Kingdra non-holo from the equivalent English set. Kingdra from the Trainer Gallery. This beautiful promo Kingdra that we saw earlier. We don't need doubles of the Kingdra from the Trainer Gallery, but I do see a Horsey here. 2 Horseys, actually. So these all go together, obviously, because Horsey evolves into Kingdra. We got the Reverse Holo Team Rocket and the Reverse Holo Holland Phantoms, Delta species, which is why it's Fire type versus Water type. So this will be the next giveaway. And I'm just going to pull the name right now for all these things that we see. That's good, right? Is that all of them? Yeah. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. This is, if somebody's a Kingdra fan and wins this, that's going to be pretty epic. All right, let's add the new names that weren't included on the last spin so that everybody who's in the room is on this wheel. Let's go up. Let's add this. Let's shuffle. Good luck. Here we go. For the Kingdras! Who's gonna be king of the Kingdras? Sasu! Sasu, 36. Sasu, or 3 O's, 36. GG's, good game. Sasu, you got the Kingdra special. Kingdra EX, Horsey, Kingdra, and of course, the second of 3 slabs that were in here. Remember, the last winner of the day, however, is going to get this Moonbreon. Yep. That's just going to get given away. But let's put these in a little baggie for you. All right, here we go. Huge win. We got 4,500 people on a Saturday. And yes, I do ship all over the world. And shipping will be free. Even if you have to pay for customs because you might be in another country, I will reimburse you for that. This just makes it easy so that you know that if you ever win anything on DPM, you never have to pay anything, because that's a big way that a lot of people are scamming people. They pretend to be me, they say you won something, they'll show you nice pictures and stuff, they'll talk like me, and then they'll say, great, here's all this stuff, you have to pay 120 for shipping though, and then they just take your 120 and leave. There's a ton of scammers in this space. Some of them are being called out as we speak, thanks to people like Poke-Vault and a few others who are coming forward with a lot of just not so great things from other people in the hobby. So if anybody ever tells you that you have to pay for stuff from DPM because you won something, it is not true. It is a scam. So that way we can just make it easy here. I'm more than happy to pay for the shipping, and this is why I truly, truly am thankful for everybody who helps support here in the chat, especially those who donate memberships, the members of the Gem Mint Club. This helps all support that and just makes it clean across the board and helps less people get scammed. That Eevee is McDonald's said. Oh, okay. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Kevin says, love the videos, Pat. If I run into you at Rips and Hits, I'll hook you up with some slabs for the chat. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Collector Theo, you're so awesome, Pat. Me and my dad love watching from the UK. So big hi from Theo the Collector. P.S. I'm only 3 cards off completing the old Rocket set, dude. Oh, Rocket's been tough. And remember, stick around to the end. We have a new form that will be included. We're going to do a giveaway that will be... I know I said this was the final giveaway. This is the final part of the collection we're giving away, the Moonbreon. The final giveaway will be the Team Rocket binder that is almost complete. 3-able music or edible music. Hey, Pat, huge fan. Just want to say thanks for getting me back into the hobby. Currently completing my own national decks. Only 333 left. Congrats. You said you were 8 months behind on answering fan mail. Yes, because I get probably 50 pieces of mail every single week. And I have several companies to run. I run this live stream. I have a family. So, again, I'm chipping away as much as I can, but I am 8 months behind. And yes, there are fake Facebook Facebook profiles as well. So Sasu, congratulations. We're gonna now pick the next winner immediately, so that we can continue on the next portion of this binder here. And again, this binder was purchased for $4,300 back in May. Market has gone crazy since then. And again, we don't know what's in this next portion, so we're gonna have a fun surprise, but we're gonna award this to the next winner here, who is Braulio. Yo, Braulio Avila. Thank you, Braulio. And also a huge thank you to Colin Pokemon 2, who rated us earlier. We got some raiders in the stream. Thank you so much for that. And happy birthday to you as well. This is amazing how people are celebrating here with us together on this really fun stream that we've never done before. We used to do videos where we would open collections and share them, but we're gonna do them live because then we can just give away some of the cards right within them live as we go along. So let's move over to some of the next pages here and see what we get. Okay, moving on. Oh, we saw this already, but we do see the Charizard. Is it Brazen? Couple cards there that I know are pretty valuable. We're gonna add in for you since we're on that page. Wrote the wrong name on the sticker. Oh, I did. Colin Pokemon 2. What was that from? That was from a super chat. Thank you, chat. Let me write the correct name, but also thank you to Colin Pokemon 2. Chat is here to make sure things are in order. This is what happens when you do 20 things at the same time. My fault for that, and thank you, chat. Breaks in. Like if somebody breaks in, that's what we not want to happen. But we do have 2 Charizard breaks-ins here. Somebody taught me it was Braxian when I first started out, and then I've been trying really hard to get rid of that habit. Breaks-in. Nice breaks-ins there. And thank you, chat, for keeping me on check. And thank you to Colin for rating. Whoa! Majarnas. We have a ton. We have 5 of these full arts. We have the EXs. EX. We'll pull one of these here since we have it. That's an entire Majarna page. That's crazy. How many cards were you short from completing Team Rocket? I think I was 12 short on this one, which was the poorest performance. The poorest performance for sure. I do see a very nice Mimikyu up here in the corner too that I want to... Uh-oh. See, this is why I don't like ring binders. You see what's happening there? But I do see a nice Mimikyu here in the upper left-hand corner that we're going to pull out for you as well. This is a very, very valuable Mimikyu VMAX Trainer Gallery. Magearna. See? Magearna. Majarna. Who's teaching me these things incorrectly? Probably myself. Magearna. That sounds way better. And that makes sense because her face is a gear.
Kinda excited. It's way healthier. There's health challenges in my family. Diabetes. And I'm kinda nervous, because I'm afraid.
Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. I've always had to rely on you as again, remember, I've only been in this hobby for 5 years, but doing everything I can to learn quickly, and I learn thanks to you. All right, next page, we have a lot more of the Mimikyus on here. More Mimikyu VMAXs. Xerneas on this page, some 25th anniversary. We have Chandelures. Whoa, okay, I like this Vulpix here. We're gonna include this one in here. This was out of nowhere. This was, so we got the Alolan Vulpix page here, just regular Vs. But I did see this hollow Vulpix with a really nice pattern in the back, and we're gonna include that. Reynard, thank you so much for that. My town is having its first card show tomorrow. That's incredible. Reynard, thank you. We got a $50 dono. That's incredible. Thank you. Really nice Vulpix. Lots of copies of those. Pat, I'm such a big fan. Want to meet you in person. It's my birthday, September 21st. Lakin, happy birthday. Early birthday. We got the Magirna. And the Breakson. See, I'm getting better, chat. So these will be the 5 we give away to you. And of course, these tag teams are definitely very, very valuable nowadays. All of these things are valuable. And for whoever this was from, this is from August that we purchased this from. All of these cards were valuable for them in some way, shape, or form, which is cool. We love your videos, Pat. Can you do a shout out to my dollar, Malia? Thanks, Luis. Appreciate that. Malia, thank you so much for being here and watching. She was excited to wake up early and watch your stream today. That is incredible. All right. This is going over to our winner, Braulio Avila. So I had written the wrong name down. Braulio. Nice. All right, we're going to move on. I see some more Vulpixes back here. Ooh, and some Ninetales too. Some Ninetales as well. So let's keep going. We might be able to go through more than 10 winners, actually, which would be nice. However many winners there are as we go through this book. I want to make sure there's some good stuff in every winner's pile. So let's go to the next winner here. We have Verts SJ. Because we're already at winner, this is winner number 6, so I think we can keep going. Veer SJ, or Veerts J, however you want to say it. That is our next winner. That is correct, I believe. Let's go here to wide angle again and see what we got. A lot of Chandelure. I have never seen so many Chandelures in one spot. Ooh. Ooh. We got Alolan Ninetales, Ninetales Hollow, Ninetales Reverse, Alolan Ninetales Vulpix from Power Keepers. Wow. Dragon Frontiers. Okay, this page is coming out. This is why I don't like 3-ring binders. Yo, okay, we might even just be able to stay on this page. This is awesome. Reverse Hollow Dragon Frontiers Ninetales. Vulpix and Ninetales are my all-time favorite. Love to see it. Look at that. That is, you don't see that every day. Volunteer. That's cool. What else do we got in here that could let's do the full arts. Alolan Ninetales, that's beautiful. Let's get this hollow from up here. I think we're gonna do a Ninetales giveaway. That's what it seems like. Because we got a lot on this page. All right, let's go here. There we go. This seems to be Cracked Ice Ninetales. Love the streams, Pat. Watching with my daughter. Can't wait to see you at Card Party 3 West. Let's go, Kit. Thank you so much for that. Thank you to you and your daughter, and thank you for the support there with that. Ninetales. Let's just whatever Ninetales. Why don't we just do all Ninetales? Ninetales, Ninetales, Ninetales. There's like a GX up here, which isn't as valuable, but we're gonna add it to the mix as well, and you'll be able to have almost an entire page of Ninetales for you. Okay, there's doubles of this one. This is so cool that we can just pass forward somebody's collection like this and perhaps start a new fan of Ninetales. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we like this? Nice collection. Pulling out this part of this. Look at that. Ninetales, Cracked Ice, Alolan Ninetales Full Art, Ninetales Dragon Frontiers. I love that one a lot. Reverse Hollow Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales there as well. Very cool. We'll throw in the Vulpix too. Why not? Vulpix reverse from Power Keepers because he evolves. All right, Veerts J, that's for you. Everly loves your channel. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Shout out to Everly. All right, I need to find... Oh, gosh. I see a page coming up that could be thumbnail worthy. Dan. I see a page that could be thumbnail worthy. So we've been doing a couple themed giveaways here. Again, this is my first time seeing this binder, and we're kind of opening it and dissecting it and giving away parts of it together. We did a complete Ninetales giveaway just now for Veerts. Earlier, we did a complete Kingdra collection. Not complete, but like the ones that we found, including a slabbed one. But I see one coming up, Dan, that could be thumbnail worthy for the front cam. And I'm going to go ultra view right now so we can take a look at it together. Here we go. Lilligants and Gardevoirs. And more Gardevoirs! Holy moly. More Gardevoirs! Oh! Okay, more Gardevoirs! And then Ampharos. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Where do we begin, chat? Did you see what just happened? We got Mega Gardevoirs from Radiant Collection. Mega Gardevoir from what? Steam Siege? Radiant Collection. Holy moly. Who here is a Gardevoir fan? Sylveon and Gardevoir? Gardevoir! Holy moly. That's the Gardevoir, oh my gosh. SIR. Alright, chat. Let me open this binder properly so I can get... Okay, do I just do this? I hate doing that to binders, but... Okay, okay. Sorry. Chat, I've been... Tag teams and SIRs? Yes. Okay, this is getting bigger. Dan, get ready, because I'm about to do a thumbnail image. Gardevoir, very popular now, especially with the new... what is it? Mega Serenity? I think set that's just coming out. All right, let's... Oh my gosh. All right, hang tight, hang tight. Let's go here. Oh, I fast forwarded and I see some stuff. Snivy, Venusaur. Okay, let's go back here. Which of these pages is probably the craziest? Probably this one, right? All right, Dan. So here we go. We're gonna do the thumbnail for this Gardevoir. This is crazy. Thea racing me to collect 1,025 Klepto. Thank you so much, Thea. Thank you so much for watching. We got a play symbol Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, this is. All right, Dan. How do we want to do this? We want to go... All right, hold up, Dan. Dan, we'll get this. This is for the thumbnail, chat. Oh, we got the card party song for it, too. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go here. Can I focus on the cards? There we go. No. Wait, okay. Maybe I can do... Let's change the aperture. So more is in focus. There we go. There we go. See? I know camera stuff. Let's go. Or do I go this way? No, I think I go this way, right? Because this is kind of nice here. So let's see if I can go here. Here, I'm going to come down a little bit. Thumbnails happening in real time, people. Maybe even if I went... What if I did... Oh, there's glare. Glare. No, not the glare. Okay, maybe if I turn this one off. Sorry, chat. You're seeing production happen in real time. Let me take this off. This is hard, dude. Okay. Maybe if I go like this. Okay. Oh, that's a nice shot. Like that? Dan, is that good? I don't know. What's happening? Okay. The glare is the... Okay, I think it's good. We're good, Dan? Okay, that's it. Find something out of there. Find something out of there. Okay. We'll see what happens. Wow. Okay, so let's do a Gardevoir giveaway to the next person. We're definitely gonna pull from this for the 2 million binder as well. But let's go back up here. Get into Candy Shop vibes. Yes. And this is all for you guys. All right. Let's do it. Let's do a legit Gardevoir giveaway right now, like crazy. All right. So what do we got in here? We gotta pull one of these Sylveon Gardevoir GXs, of course. We have 4 of them to play with. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna draw the name in just a moment, but look at that. That is really cool. We got a full art Gardevoir here that we have doubles of. We have the Gardevoir EX up here. Which, do we have doubles of this too? I swear, I feel like we saw this already. Let's go here. No. Oh, wait, we have doubles of these.